I'm gonna. All right. So let's get started. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys really quick. Um, this one. All right. So let me just shift things around here. Can everybody see my screen? I don't see you guys, so I have it black. So please say yes.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
All right, so Nyajo Shida, welcome to Fox Valley Literacy's Hmong Language Workshop. So the first thing we want to point out is our tutors. So most of you guys here are our tutors, and so thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for anybody else who also joined us. That's not a part of our organization. We welcome you guys. So our tutors had asked for a session to learn a different language, right? So what we do here, one of our programs is teach English to non-native English speakers. And so our tutors wanted to experience, what it's like to learn a different language. And so that's one of the reasons why we created this workshop. And then we also wanted to provide an opportunity for our organization and our community to also have an opportunity to learn the Hmong language. So thank you for joining us. So who is Fox Valley Literacy? So for those of you who don't know, our mission is to share the power of learning to transform lives and enrich the community. We are an adult literacy nonprofit organization that helps adult learners improve their reading, writing, computer, math, science, job skills, and also speaking skills for English. So the programs that we offer here, we have our English language learner program, digital literacy, family literacy, adult education. So that could be improving your reading and writing skills, or if students want to go back and get their GED or HSED. We also offer our workplace literacy and then our citizenship program. So I will be speaking Hmong and English in this session, so please bear with me. So Nyajong Shada, gu sakini mjita kutukeng, gulumbe hu Rita Moua, who you have the literacy program lead, or Beko Family Literacy Program, Hyong Naya Hyong Ti All, or Beko Family Literacy Program. So hello everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rita, and I'm the literacy program lead of our family literacy program. This is our second pilot program that we are running this year. Let's see here. Just gonna make this. Just gonna fix something on my screen here. So nu nó bây giờ cái đó chi, nu nó bây giờ cái vì lý cha, nu chính chính thì bây khởi kia bây giờ luôn hông, bây giờ cái cho bây lúc học here the call family literacy program, thì bây giờ cái kinh cử cho mong cho lưu, thì bây mà là sao là kia bây giờ chuyên được ít thứ đồ, bây giờ là kia bây giờ chuyên được ít thứ thì cái là hai lưu mong mình gì. So what are we going to learn today? So I'll start off with talking about why language preservation is important. And then I'll move into explaining to you all a little bit about our goals for the family literacy program. I'll talk a little bit about the history of the Hmong language, and then I'll conclude with teaching all of you the single consonants and some simple expressions in Hmong. Any questions? All right. So Hmong nhớ tới khởi mi cả, Hmong to tới khởi mi cả, trong ý Hyong ý thiết cho bố cha cho chi, yo lo đâu li đó cho Hyong nó, bé mua bé bùa bé cho chi cho bùa có cho linh hải ninh Hmong nhớ tới khởi mi cả nó. Sang California, sang Omoa, HMong nhóm đầu cha, ke Malado sang Minnesota, ke Malado sang Wisconsin. Ke nya ho sang Wisconsin no ho belu jo Appleton no be Haining du ho or mo mong nhóm đầu cha. So as you guys can see from the statistics here, so the Hmong people have been here for 49 years. The top 3 states that are shown here are the 3 states that have the most Hmong people. And then in Appleton here in Outagamie, we have 4,531 Hmong people. The Hmong. So in the last 20 years, the Twin Cities in Minnesota have the highest concentration of Hmong people. So they have 14 schools that teach the Hmong language and culture. Wisconsin is a little bit behind. We only have 2 schools in Madison and Milwaukee. I do want to point out there that there are programs or organizations like ourselves that provide the Hmong language and culture programs. So they do that, provide that. However, it's not provided through institution or education institution. I do want to share an exciting news that Appleton Area School District got approved for a new Hmong immersion charter school. So hopefully within the next 2 years here, we'll see that school come into place and have a place for Hmong students and any other students to go to the school. Why is it important that we, preserve our Hmong language, right? It's our heritage language. It's a part of who we are. The language that we speak is a part of our identity. And however, not a lot of Hmong Americans would identify with that. And that's due to assimilation of, Hmong people coming to America and learning English to be able to survive and go to school. But it's also still our heritage language. We want to preserve our culture, right? So in order to know our culture, we have to know our language in order to understand our cultural customs and practices. We value that we can communicate with our parents and our grandparents and our Hmong elders in Hmong. And the Hmong language is not an accessible language, as I mentioned earlier, that's taught in public schools compared to schools in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities, where if your language is not accessible to you, it impacts your identity of how you explain who you are. It impacts your mental health, and it can also impact your academics. So we know that Hmong students who are a part of Hmong language or Hmong dual immersion programs succeed more academically. And these are only statistics for schools that do offer the Hmong dual language program. So more so in the state of California and Minnesota. Dual language immersion programs in general, so other schools that provide other languages such as Chinese or Japanese, they all build stronger social connections and cultural awareness and competency, when they enter the workforce. And dual immersion programs also support the fact that bilingualism and multilingualism, students learn better and perform better academically. Any questions here? Okay.
Rita, there's no questions, but Sharon did make a comment in the chat.
Yes, I was just going to share that, Sharon. You're correct. So, I have it on my slide here. So just last month, um, Senate Bill 240 passed to teach Hmong American and Hmong history, Hmong American history and culture in our Wisconsin K-12 public school curriculum. So that is very exciting news. So thank you, Sharon, for bringing that up. As we said, Appleton here is starting their first charter, Hmong charter school, and then now the bill has passed to teach Asian American and Hmong American history and culture. So that again will impact students with better identity of knowing who they are, where they come from, as well as hopefully being able to perform academically better. So next, I wanted to talk about our family literacy program. So bây giờ học kia ra chi, so biết khi nợ cho biết khi nợ mong cho bây giờ nhẹ thế bây giờ nhẹ gì thế bây giờ mình nhỏ. Due to inaccessible and limited resources to learn Hmong, we are teaching both parents and children the Hmong language. So a lot of our parents in the program now are parents who either came from Laos or Thailand or grew up here or were born here. And so now they are the generation that they are now the parents, right? So a lot of our parents in the program and a lot of parents nowadays in general for Hmong people can still speak Hmong. However, they cannot read and write Hmong. So that's one of our goals is to teach the Hmong language for both parents and children to be able to read and write in Hmong. Big here, Hmong here, big so people in general and our younger Hmong Americans always ask, who are the Hmong people? Where do Hmong people come from? Why are we here in the United States? And so thankfully with Senate Bill 240, hopefully this will be pushed into, this will now be pushed into curriculums for everybody to learn and understand where do the Hmong people come here. And so in our program, we talk about the Secret War and telling about where Hmong people originated from, the history of the Hmong people, where Hmong people live today, and so that they have a better understanding of who they are or where their parents come from and where their families come from. So we provide conversations in Hmong for parents and children to practice with each other. So a lot of times, you know, children can't produce enough Hmong to communicate in Hmong with their parents. And so we have to give conversation examples and teach them how to answer questions in Hmong. That way, when they meet with their parents in their parent class, then they are able to practice those conversations, such as learning to say, hi, how are you? And then be able to answer, I am doing well or I'm not doing well. So we provide those conversations and create a safe space for families to practice and build that confidence to speak Hmong with each other. It's our hope that families continue to practice Hmong outside of class. And once the family program is done, that they will continually practice and be more confident to speak Hmong with each other outside of the program. With the program, we also want to impact building a stronger sense of their Hmong identity. So again, knowing who you are as a Hmong person, understanding your language, understanding where your family comes from, fosters a better and positive mental health and family well-being. We know in the Hmong community, mental health issues are a big concern. And so one way that our program hopes to tackle this is, creating positive environments for them to understand, it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to not be able to speak your Hmong language clearly. You're putting your effort in to try, and you're learning and you're practicing, and that's all we want is for you to feel comfortable in the program and that you feel comfortable to practice speaking Hmong with your peers and your parents as well as your teachers. So now we're gonna learn a little bit of what we've taught in the Hmong language or in our family literacy program. So first, I'll start off with a little bit history on the Hmong
Hey,
language. So,
Rita, sorry to interrupt you. Can you make your slide bigger?
bigger.
Yeah, is it possible to make it larger? So
Um.
your slide, it's split up right now, so we can see your notes on the right,
Oh, why is that?
and then your presentation on the left.
Okay, let me fix that. That's weird.
Mhm.
Sorry guys. Oh, let me see if I can fix that quick. Um, oh. All right, let's try this again to see if it works. Deco, you let me know, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we still see the same screen as we were before. It's fine. We just see your notes on the left, and then the
Is this
presentation slide
okay?
is just a little smaller. There you go.
This is just one now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Probably because you have two screens.
Yeah, I have two screens running, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, I have to go back here. Okay, so kiến cử cho Hải Đi Hmong. Okay, so we're gonna learn a little bit about the history of the Hmong language. So in the 1600s, during the Qing Dynasty, um, um, first off, before I talk about that, so obviously the Hmong people are ethnic group from China. So it is believed, if you see my mouse here, that Hmong people originated from central China and the Huahe River here, and then eventually migrated down to French Indochina at this time, which is today Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar. And so we eventually migrated down in the 1800s due to war, persecution, and oppression. So in the 1600s during the Qing Dynasty, it is believed that the Hmong people did have a written language at one point. And then the Chinese forbade the Hmong language to be written, and so all evidence of the Hmong language was burned. And so, because it was forbidden to practice and there was no evidence of what the language looked like, this is how the Hmong language became an oral language. So, Hailu Nakanyao is speaking only from your mouth, right? And so, there's not a lot of research on this. So that means research. So since there's no evidence and there's not a lot of research, we can't say what the language would have looked like back then. Because the Hmong are an ethnic group of China, the Hmong people who live in China, the Hmong Chinese, are called the Miao. However, Hmong people who have migrated to Southeast Asia, we just refer ourselves as Hmong, compared to Hmong Chinese who they are still referred to as Miao. Any
Do you know
questions?
if there's still, do you know if there's still a lot of Hmong people, Hmong Chinese people in China? I guess I didn't realize. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
So Hmong Chinese is the biggest population of the Hmong people in China. So majority of Hmong people or Hmong Chinese are from China. So people who moved down to Southeast Asia, such as Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, the numbers is not as high as Hmong Chinese in China. Any other questions? Okay. So the Hmong RPA. So Because the Hmong language was forbidden to practice and burned, there was no written language until the early 1950s. So there were some Hmong advisors listed here: Gyu Ya, Tua Hyong, Yongling Ying, Ya, Chu He Ta, were the Hmong advisors who worked with Christian missionaries. Listed here, Father Yves Bertrai from France, Dr. Linwin Barney from the US, Dr. Winley Smalley from Palestine. He was a linguist. And all these group of people came up with the Hmong language using the RPA. So what does the RPA stand for? The RPA is the Romanized Popular Alphabet, which is the letters that you see used in English, used in French, used in Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, and many different languages. So that's why the Hmong language uses the Romanized Popular Alphabet today, as you guys see on here. That's rearranged as the Hmong language. This was also the time where when Christianity was introduced to the Hmong and different ethnicities. So Kinkunzi, there is a different Hmong written language out there. It's called the Pahao Hmong. It was established in 1959 by Shonglu Ya. So there are so there are still some people today that use this language. However, the Hmong RPA is the most common one that Hmong people use today. So that includes just the Hmong that came from Southeast China or Southeast Asia. This doesn't pertain to Hmong Chinese. So Hmong Gyallu, right? So the Hmong language is a monosyllabic and tonal language. So what does that mean? So monosyllabic means our language is most of our words are short and have one syllable. So it's a simple and complex language. So it's simple because it's one word, one syllable. So Gulumbe, so my name is, right? Another example would be the word teacher, right? Teacher is one word with two syllables. If I were to say seafood, that's two words, one syllable each. Seafood, teacher. And what's complex about the Hmong language is that it's a tonal language. So what does that mean? So I want you to think of it as notes in a song. So as the notes are higher, it changes the meaning of the song. As the notes drop, it also changes the pitch and how it sounds, right? So a tonal language means the tone or the ending sound of a word in Hmong determines what that word is. So in the Hmong language, we have 8 tone markers. We call it they're the letters that you see here. These are the 8 or 7. This is just an empty space to dictate one of the 8 tones. So we have Ki Xia, Ki Du, Ki Nia, Ki Gu, Ki Or, Ki Mu, Ki Ning, Ki Da. So when we look at these letters, we aren't referencing them as a letter sound. We reference it as what we call that tone. So that's why when I say Gixia, that dictates that this is the letter for Gixia, the tone of what that tone is. So Gixia is a high tone. Xia, Du is a falling tone. Du. Nia is like a low tone and it has a hard stop. Nia. Gu is like a little scoop. Gu. Or. There is no letter for to dictate that. So when you see a Hmong word that doesn't have one of these 7 letters, that indicates that the tone is a constant middle tone. So the tone doesn't change. So for example, if I say Xia, Xia is a high tone, or Hua is the middle tone where there's no fluctuation on it. And then Gimu is a low tone. Gineng is like a breathy exhale, ning. And then Gita is an exaggeration of the sound that goes up. Gita. So if we put this into context, if I were to use, if you guys see my mouse here, the same letter, the same vowel, and then each of these different tone markers, so these letters, it dictates what that word is. So if you just listen, ba, 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 ba. So I just said 8 different words that have 8 different meanings. So this example here, does anybody know what this word is in Hmong for our people who are Hmong here? I don't see you guys in my screen anymore. Not sure
I
why.
know it. Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
Okay, it is ba.
Ba. Very good. Ba. So a blanket in Hmong, we say ba. Ba. So as you can see here, it ends with this letter. So this dictates that it's ginia. Ginia is it's like a lower tone, but it has a hard stop. It doesn't accentuate the tone like ba, right? Ba. So this picture, oh, what just happened? Sorry about that. So this picture, the flowers, in Hmong, we say ba, ba. So it starts high and it drops. Ba. And then this word is a hard stop. Ba, 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 ba. Can you guys hear the difference?
Yeah, but what happens if you're tone deaf?
So
Like,
that is very common. That's what makes the Hmong language very complex, is that if you can't hear the slight tone changes, it's very hard to get the correct word spelling and to pronounce words correctly. And so when we're teaching this to our students, we use hand motions to go with words that match that tone. So that was what I was doing. So we help them practice it with the movement so that it helps them remember that, oh, if I make this motion, it's a high tone. So the sound I say should be a high tone. So ba, ba, ba is a high tone. Ba, if I say ba, ba, ba. So using hand motions helps to dictate how like that word is supposed to be pronounced correctly. So it is hard for people who can't hear the tones, but the way we help our students learn is to make that hand motion so that every time they see a word with that tone letter, that tone marker, they have to be able to make the same motion to hear that it's a high tone. So ba, ba. If I said the word ba, ba, it doesn't really correlate with the motion, right? Ba, ba. So when I use this tone here where my mouse is, ba, it's like a little scoop in the word, like ba, 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 ba. Are you guys able to hear the difference?
yes.
Yes? Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't see you guys on my screen anymore, so I'm not sure how to get you guys back on my screen. I just don't see anything. So I apologize for that. But so that's the difference. That's what makes the Hmong language complex, right? So our words are mostly one syllable words. So gu lu bei is my name is. but it's hard because of the different tones, like how I used in the example. If I were to use, a different letter, right? If I use the letter in English, we would say D, but in Hmong we say da. If I were to just replace the ba with the da, it would be da, 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 da. So the tone dictates what that word is. So like how we have here, ba. So this tone is the letter tutinia is this letter, ba. Whereas this dictates the falling tone, ba, ba, ba. So another practice that we help our students hear the different tones is to start practicing saying the different words with all the tones so that they can make sure that they're saying the tones differently each time, where it's not just ba 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 ba, where it's not just the same motion. We correlate the hand motion to match how that tone is like. Any questions on our tones? Deco, you're gonna have to tell me if people raise their hand, because again, I can't see anybody on my screen anymore. I don't know what happened.
Okay. It
Okay.
doesn't look like anyone has any questions right now.
Okay, so I'll move on. So the Hmong language is monosyllabic and a tonal language. Hmong Kyo Lu. Hmong Kyo Lu. So Bimo Oho Lu. So we have two dialects. In the Hmong language, we have Hmong Da, Hmong Lang. Hmong Da is Hmong white, and then Hmong Lang is Hmong Jua. So this is based on back then traditionally on the color of the Hmong skirt that women wore. So back then in Laos and Thailand, if you wore the white skirt, most likely the dialect you spoke was Hmong Da. If you wore this colorful skirt, you most likely spoke the dialect Hmong Lang. So that was how it was established that there are two different dialects in the Hmong language. And so we want to explain why we capitalize the M in the word Hmong. So I've had in my in-person training, our tutors had asked, why is Hmong spelled like this with the capital H, capital M, O-O-B. So in the Hmong language, this is how we spell the word Hmong in the Hmong language. Hmong, when it's spelled H-M-O-N-G, that is how it is spelled in English. So I just wanted to clarify that when you do see this word, H-M-O-O, it is the word Hmong. And so within the two dialects, the Hmong Da dialect speaks the two consonants of H, M together. So in the Hmong language, which I'll show next, we have consonants that consonants that make one sound. So you can have one consonant that makes one sound, two consonants that make one sound, three consonants, and so on. So in this case, the letter HM makes one sound. So it sounds like ha, ha, hong, hong. Whereas the Hmong dialect, they don't pronounce the H sound. They only pronounce the M sound. So you listen, hong, hong, hong. So if everybody puts their hand underneath their nose and tries saying hong, hong, you should feel air coming out of your nostril. Hong, hong. If I'm just saying the word hong with no H, it's Hmong, Hmong. So first one is HM, Hong, Hong. Second one with no H, Hmong, Hong. Hmong, Hmong, Hmong. Can you guys hear the difference?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why we include the M in the capital M in the word Hmong, because we want to recognize that the Hmong dialect is a dialect of the Hmong language. And so when they say the letter, when they say the word Hmong, they don't say the H. So they just say Hmong. And the dialect is different. So to put into context, if we were to say the word water in English, in Hmong De, the Hmong De dialect, we say day, day. In the Hmong dialect, they would say clay, clay, day, clay, clay, day, clay. Can you guys hear the difference?
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, right. So another example is the word tall in Hmong, right? If you're tall. In Hmong Da, we say xia, xia. And then in Hmong Lang, they say sha, sha. We say nu xia. Hmong Lang say nu sha. So it is similar enough that both dialects can communicate with each other for those who can speak both or understand both. But like, for example, myself, I only speak Hmong Da, so it's very hard for me to hear the Hmong dialect and understand everything. Nowadays, it's very common to, if one parent speaks Hmong Da and then the other parent speaks Hmong Lang, and so there is like a mix of Hmong Da and Hmong Lang used together as well. And then going back to our Hmong Shuo, our Hmong Chinese in China, their dialect is totally different from Hmong De and Hmong Lang. The language has evolved where it sounds totally different. That dialect is called the Danishan dialect. So if I were to hear Hmong Shuo or Hmong Chinese speak, I would not know what they're saying. But it's still like a tonal language. It's just that the language has evolved so much that it's still a tonal language, but the words it's just not the same. Any questions? All right, so as I was saying earlier, this is the part where we'll start engaging on how to speak the consonants. So jian da is how we say our consonants, alphabets, and letters. It's all used interchangeably. I usually refer it to as consonants because of the sound that it makes. So everyone, this is the point where if you would like to participate, please unmute yourself. So jian da is how we say our consonants. Jian da. Shut up high. When I say shut up high, that means everyone. Shut up high. Jian da. Jian da.
Dang.
Qian
Dang.
Very good. Jian da is how we reference our consonants. And so, as I was saying earlier, in the Hmong language, we have a lot of consonant letters that make different sounds. So we have 17 single consonants. So this is an example. This is no, no. One letter that makes one sound. No, no. Sometimes we have two letters that make one sound. So no by itself, do. Combining, the sound is do, do, no, do. Can you guys hear the difference?
Yep, definitely.
Good, okay. No, do. So that's two consonants that make one sound. We have 14 letters that has three letters that make one sound. So no, do. When I add the ha, it's ha, ha, ha. So it makes a sound. Ha. no, no, no. Can you guys hear the difference?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. And then we have 3 quadruple letters that make one sound. So no, no, nta, ncha, no, no, ncha. Oh, sorry. I said that wrong. No, no, nta. And then with this is ncha, ncha. So I have 4 letters, 4 consonants, jiamde, that makes one sound. Today, I'm only going to go through the single consonants with you guys, but I just wanted to show you guys that another reason why the language is complex is the different consonant combinations. Our vowels, we call them nia, dao, nia, dao. Should I hi? Everybody practice? Nia, dao, nia, dao.
Neon that.
Zhongheng means good or very good. Nian dao are our vowels. So we have 6 single vowels, and then we have 8 double vowels. So for example, on here on my screen where my mouse is, so this in Hmong, we say ah. And then this letter, we say a, ah, a, right? In English, of course, we know this is A and this is E, right? But in the Hmong language, this sound makes a ah, and then this letter makes a A sound. And then our double vowels, so 2 letters that make one vowel sound. So this sound is wa, wa. This sound is yeah, yeah. So we have 8 of these double vowels that have 2 letters that make one sound. And then last, we covered it a little bit already, is our tones, we call them ji. Ji. Okay, shedemlong. So shedemlong means everybody listen. Ji. Ji. Shedahai. Ji. Ji.
Ki.
Ji. Ji. So this one is, this letter is very hard to say in Hmong for a lot of people. Our students also struggle with it. So I'll cover that in the next slide. Any questions on the Hmong alphabet, letters, vowels, or tones? Okay. So now we're gonna learn how to say a single consonant. So bây giờ chia đỡ. Okay, should I practice again? Chia đỡ. Chia đỡ. Chia đỡ. Chia đỡ is how we say consonants. So in the Hmong language, we just call the consonant by the sound. So we call the letter by the sound that it makes. So in English, this letter is the letter C. What sound does it make, right? But in the Hmong language, we don't call the letter by a name, like the letter C. We just say it as the sound that it makes. So for example, in Hmong, we say this letter as jaw, jaw. So we refer our jiamde, our consonants, as the sound that it makes. So in our Hmong language program, in our family literacy program, we always remind our students to pretend like they're wearing their Hmong hats, right? Because again, we've already learned that the Hmong language uses the Romanized popular alphabets, but we also want them to make sure that they are reading and speaking and listening to these letters as Hmong letters, right? And not referencing them as English or English sounds that it makes. So in Hmong, what's easy about our consonants is that they all rhyme. So in the letter O in English, in the Hmong language, we say aw, aw, aw. So what we tell our students is to pretend that there's the letter aw behind each of the 尖的, behind each consonant. Pretend that there's the aw behind it, so it rhymes. So for example, if I were to say this, I say jaw, jaw. If I say this, daw, daw, jaw, daw. So only the beginning formation of our mouth changes, but when we release the sound, it should all rhyme. So if I, so Shadamlong, everybody listen. I'm just gonna read through the consonants here so that you can see. I'll hover my mouse so that you can see which one I'm referring to. So, jaw, da, ba, ha, ga, la, ma, na, ba, ga, da, sha, da, va, da, ya, ja. Can everybody hear the aw sound and every time I say the consonant?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So it is hard when you're studying the formation, beginning sound of the consonant, but when you release the sound, it should all rhyme. So now we're going to practice each of the consonants. So this is jaw, jaw. So when you say this letter, your mouth should pucker a little bit out like this. And the sound that you should make is yeah, yeah, yeah. So this sound, again, is one of the harder letters that our students struggle with because there is no similar sound in English that makes this sound. Yaw. Can everybody unmute themselves and practice saying yaw? Yaw.
Jaw.
Yaw. Very good. Yaw. Yaw.
Jaw.
Yaw. Very good. This letter makes the same sound as the letter D in English, d. So, daw, daw. Very
Daw.
good.
Daw.
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 This letter makes the same sound as the letter F. Fa, fa,
Oh,
fa.
Fa.
Very good.
Fa.
Fa. This letter makes the H sound in English, so ha,
huh.
ha, ha, ha. Very good.
Ha.
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 This sound does not make the sound in English. So this one is also another hard one that our students also have a hard time saying. So make sure that when we're practicing this, we're not making a k sound. So it does not have an H sound to it. This sound in Hmong, we just say ga, ga,
Oh,
ga. So when you're
Ga.
very good. So when you're forming your mouth, it's almost like you want to say go, but not make the entire G sound. So ga, ga, go, right?
Ga.
Go, ga, because your mouth opens a little bit and it puckers at the bottom. Ga. Okay, should I high? Ga,
Ga.
ga, Zheng, ga.
Ga.
Oh, very good. So this letter makes the same sound as the letter L in Hmong, in English, sorry. So l, la, la,
oh,
la,
La.
la. Very
La.
good. La. This one makes the same sound as the letter M in the English. So some letters have the same beginning sound and make the same formation as the English, as in English, and then some are completely different. So this one makes the same sound as the letter M in English. Ma, ma,
Ma.
ma,
Ma.
ma, okay.
Ma.
Ma. This one also makes the same letter sound as the letter N in English. N, no,
No.
no,
No.
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 Very good. This letter does not make the same sound as the letter P, right? So the letter P in English, we make the sound. This one does not have a H sound. So this sounds like paw, paw. So closer to the letter B in English, like you're making the B sound, but not quite an emphasis either. Paw, paw, paw. Very good, guys. Paw, paw is how we say this letter. Paw. This one is a very hard consonant for our students as well. So this letter literally comes to the back of your throat. You don't, there's like no mouth formation on saying this letter. So this letter, if you put your hand in your throat, you should hear it vibrate when you make the sound. So listen. Caw, caw, caw.
Ga.
Oh, very good. So it's almost like, yeah, like I feel like when I say "caw," it's almost like I'm making a "g" sound, "g," "caw," but it's more like a sound. "Caw, caw." Can you guys feel your vibration in your throat? "Caw,
Ga.
caw."
Ga.
So,
Ga.
so I'm hearing a "gaw" sound, like this letter. This is "gaw." This is "ga, ga, gaw, gaw."
Ga.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's hard, right? It's literally your throat moves. Like there's no movement in your mouth. Like it's literally the back of my throat.
Ga. Ga.
Oh, very good. That sounded better. So this one is very hard, but that's the sound that it makes. It's always from the back of your throat. Caw, caw. A word like that starts with this letter, like ka, ka. Ka means like yum, like it tastes good, right? Ka, ka. Starts with this letter. Ka. Should have hi. Ka, ka. Can everybody practice? Ka, ka.
Ga. Ga.
Oh, ka, I heard it. Ka. So that comes to the back of your throat. Ka, 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 ka. Okay, so call, call. Very good. This one is also a hard one to learn as well. So when we say this letter, Hmong, I always start with my mouth closed like this, like my teeth are touching, and then I release the sound. Jaw, jaw, jaw. So when we say this letter, you should be able to make this sound. Jaw, 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 jaw. Yep, close. So this is daw, like the d sound, right? Daw. This is jaw. So when I release the sound, there's a slight to it. Jaw, jaw. Do you guys hear it? Jaw, jaw. it's a slight hiss. Jaw, jaw. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but jaw, jaw. So that's how we say this letter. Jaw, jaw. A word that we use with this letter is Jew. Jew means to pull on something. Jew, Jew. Can everybody try saying Jew, Jew, Jew,
That wasn't right.
Jew. It's okay. We're practicing. Jew. So can you guys hear the slight? I say Jew, Jew. It's like a slight sound. Jew, Jew,
Drew.
Jew. Yeah, close. Jew, Jew. Is how we say this letter. So this letter makes the H or SH sound in English, right? So this is shaw, shaw, shaw. Should I high? Shaw, 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 shaw. Very good. Shaw. This letter does not sound like the English letter T. It does not make the T sound. And the reason why is because when we have our double consonants or more letters that make one sound, this makes the H sound. So this is by itself, it's thaw, thaw. So the best formation for your mouth is when you're going to say the word the, like the, thaw, thaw, thaw,
Daw.
Oh, very good.
Daw.
Thaw. Right? If I add this, it would be tall, tall. So it has the H sound, but it does not make the T sound. So this is thaw, thaw. If I were to add this would be tall, tall. So that's why a lot of the, when you want to say the H sound, like in the letter K in English, right? K. In Hmong, we say ga. If we were to add the letter H, so this in Hmong is ga, ga. If I were to add the letter H for a double consonant to make one sound, ka, ka, ga, ka. This is where it makes the sound. Ka, ka. Okay, you guys hear the difference?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. This one has the same beginning sound as the letter V, v. So we say, in Hmong, we say va, va, va. Should I have va,
Ba.
va?
Ba.
Very good. Va.
Ba.
Sorry, Margaret. I just saw your chat. You said I can't see anybody's screen right now. Are you able to unmute or no? Oh, well, I don't know if she can. Let me stop sharing my screen here quick. I just want to make sure, is Margaret still on? Oh, yeah. Margaret, I don't have you muted. I mean, you're muted, but I'm, let's see here. Are you getting anything? I'm asking you to unmute yourself, but I don't see anything. So I'm not sure why you are unable to unmute yourself. But if you have the microphone icon at the bottom of your left screen, it should be a mic. And if you click on that, you should be able to unmute yourself. So I was trying to unmute you, but it's not working for me. either. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Margaret. I don't know how to unmute yourself. Yeah, maybe like Ariella said, try leaving and re-entering the meeting. Because when you log in, it should say, connect to like your audio. So it depends if you are logging in your laptop or if you're logging in on like an iPad, because like there's different settings that you have to connect your mic to. So I know that can sometimes be an issue too. So sorry, Margaret, we won't be able to hear you, but hopefully you are also practicing. All right, so I'm gonna go back to share my screen. This one. Okay, so this letter makes the letter S sound in English. So in Hmong, this letter we say saw, saw, saw. Should I high? Saw, 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 saw.
Saw.
Very good. This makes the S sound in English. Saw,
Saw.
saw. This makes the Y sound in English as well. Yeah, right? Yes. Yeah. So in Hmong we say yaw, yaw,
Yaw.
yaw. Very good.
Yaw.
Yaw,
Yeah. Yeah.
yaw, Zhongheng.
Yeah.
Yaw, very good. Sarah, is that you? I can't see anybody when I'm sharing my screen, but I feel like it's you.
That was me.
Okay. All right. So this one also does not make the same sound as in English, like the Z sound. Z, z. This is more like a Z sound. Z, z. So in Hmong we say jaw, jaw, jaw.
Yaw.
Yeah.
So if you say the sound, it should sound like like you should feel like your teeth vibrating. Jaw, jaw, jaw,
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
so the sound it makes should be jaw, jaw,
Shaw.
jaw. Very good. Jaw, jaw. All right, so we just bây giờ có một từ có từ chiên the itu. So chiên the again is our consonant. So we just went through our 17 consonants. So now we're going to do a little bit quicker on just I say it and then we all say it. And then we'll move on into seeing if you guys can hear the consonants. Okay? So long, everybody listen. Repeat after me. Hai ta ka ku na. Cho. Cho.
Yeah.
Cho.
Yeah.
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Very good. Dog. Paw. 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 Okay, you guys are on the ball. Okay. Paw. 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 Okay. This is gaw. 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 Very good. I heard it. Gaw. Gaw. Very good. Law. Law.
Law.
This is maw. 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 Zhang Heng. This is No. No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
No. Ba. 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 Oh, very good. Ba. This is ga. Ga.
Go.
Ga.
Go.
Ga. I heard it. Ga. Good. This is jaw. Jaw. Jaw.
No, that's right.
Jaw.
Yeah.
Jaw. Okay. This is saw. 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 Okay. Saw. Saw. Very good. Saw.
Saw.
Saw. Saw. Saw. Saw. Great. This is saw. 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 Okay. This is yaw. 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 This is jaw. Jaw. Very good. I heard it. Jaw. Jaw. All right. So now we're gonna do a little activity. I'm gonna stop sharing. I don't know if I can do it with this. Oh yeah, I have to stop. Let's see here. Oh, I can. But I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen for a bit here, and we're gonna play. We're gonna see if you can hear the consonant. Okay. So first one. You guys see it? Which consonant do you hear? 你脑读见的的 okay? Saw. 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 So choose which one you think you hear. Saw. 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 Did everybody go? Thumbs up if you did. So I see everyone. Okay. Let's see how you guys did. Of course, my poll disappeared. Hold on. Oh, I didn't see anybody. Let's see. Oh.
We were able to see it when you did that.
Oh,
I don't-
okay. Now I see it. I don't know what happened. So
It disappeared.
it was saw. Saw, right? This makes a SH sound like English. Saw. This is saw. Saw. So 50-50. So half of you guys got it right. Good job. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, for this one, which consonant do you hear? 你脑读见的的 jaw. 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 Thumbs up if you submitted so I can see it. Okay. I don't see it, so I have to open up in a browser. So let me. So yay, most of you guys got it. Jaw, jaw, jaw. Should I hi? Everybody hi. Jaw, 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 jaw. Very good. All right, next one. Oops. Okay, which consonant do you hear? 你脑子见得到。Go, go, go, go. Thumbs up when you have it. Go, go. Let's see. So I don't see it. So let's see. Go, very good. Most of you guys got it. So go, go. Should I hi? Go, go, go. This is go, 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 go. Can you guys hear the difference? Go, go. All right, and then last one. Jaw, 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 jaw. Thumbs up once you have it. Jaw. All right. Jaw. So yay, most of you guys got it. Good job. Jaw. Jaw. So this is jaw. Jaw. This is daw. Daw. Jaw. Jaw. Daw. Daw. All right. So now I'm going to write a letter, and whoever wants to volunteer to try say it, please volunteer. Let me get my whiteboard. Can everybody see my whiteboard? Sorry, it's loading. Can you guys all see it?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I say this letter? Oh, why can't I? There we go. How do I say that letter? Anybody want to volunteer?
I will.
Yes?
Ah,
Go. Go.
ah,
Good try,
ah.
Sarah. Go. Go.
Ah.
Sarah.
Ah.
Very good, Ariella. I think that was you. Go. Everyone, go. 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 All right, next one. How do we say this letter? Anybody want to try?
I can volunteer. Is it Shaw?
Shaw, Zohei Ariella. Shaw is correct. Shout out hi, everybody. Hi, Shaw. Shaw.
Shaw.
Shaw,
Shaw.
Zohei. Shaw.
SCH. SH.
SH, yep. Shaw. All right, and then we'll do one more. How do we say this letter?
Shaw.
Shaw. Very good, Sharon. I heard you. Shaw.
Shaw.
Shaw. Shout out hi. Shaw.
Shaw.
Wow, you guys did so good. I'm so proud of you guys. You should all be very proud of yourself. All right. Excuse me. So we're gonna move into, I know we're almost to time here, so we're gonna move into the last part of learning how to say how are you in Hmong, okay? So I'm gonna share my screen again. So who here can tell me how we say hello in Hmong? Connie?
Nhajong.
Nyajong, very good. Nyajong is how we say hello in Hmong. Nyajong, okay? Shut them long, everybody listen. Nyajong. Repeat. Nyajong.
Nya. Zhou.
Nyajong. Very good.
Ya. Zhou.
Nyajong. So nyajong is how we say hello in Hmong. Nyajong. How do we ask how are you doing? Or sorry, this is let me skip this slide. So how do we ask how are you doing? We say go, go means you. Go, should I hi? Go.
Go.
Ga.
Go, right? Go nyo li ya is how we say how are you? Go nyo li ya. Go nyo li ya. So should I long? Go nyo
Ga.
li ya.
Ya.
Good. Go nyo li ya. So if you can see here, the word go, this what I was saying, the tone is gindu. This letter is gindu, so it's a falling tone. Go. And then here's the tone for nya is jixia. Nya. And then this is what I was talking about, words that don't have a one of the 7 tone markers or tone letters. That means the tone is constant. Li, li. It's not li. It's not li. It's not li. It's li. Okay. Ga, nya, li, ya. So this tone, and this tone is high tone, middle tone, low tone. Nya, li, ya, ya. Can you guys hear the tone in the word? Yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down?
Yes.
Yes, okay, good. So, ga, nya, li, ya is how we say, how are you? And to answer, we say gu, which is I. Nyajong, I am well. I am good, right? Gu nyajong. So if we can see on the screen here, nyajong means hello, right? In Hmong, literal translation of nyajong. Nya in English is live. Zhong means well. So if you live well, you are good. So nyajong. So that's how we greet everyone. In Hmong is that are you doing well? Nyajong, like, are you living well, right? Nyajong. So when we say Ganyolika, how are you? Ganyolika, we say Gu Nyajong. Gu Nyajong. Okay? So can we practice trying saying Gu? Gu. Should I hi?
Gu.
Ooh.
Gu.
Okay. Nyajong.
Nyong.
Nyajong.
Jo.
Very good. Gu Nyajong.
Gu Nyajong.
Gu Nyajong means I am well. I am good. Okay? When we have this word in Hmong, it makes the word negative. It equates to the word not, right? So in the Hmong language, contractions don't exist. So when we add this word here, how we say it is G, G. So whenever we say G in a word, we're making the word negative, the sentence negative. So gu chinyajo means I am not well. I am not good, right? So gu chi nya zhong, right? So gu chi nya zhong. So should I hi gu
Jo.
gu
Gu.
chi
I
chi
Ji.
nya
Yang.
zhong.
Jo.
Very good. Gu chi nya zhong. So we're going to practice with each other, okay? So I'm going to pick on a student or one of you guys. I'm going to say, Go nya li kya. And you will answer, Gu nya zhong. I am good. Or Gu chi nya zhong. So let's repeat. Gu nya zhong.
Gu
Gu nya
Nyajong.
zhong. And Gu chi nya zhong. Gu
Ji.
chi
Yang.
nya zhong.
Gu Nyajong.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask, Anne, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Anne, Ganya Lika.
Gu Nyajong.
Gucci Nyajo. Wow, that was really good. Gucci Nyajo. All right. And you want to ask someone? Ganya Lika.
Kanyaji Ja. Nada.
Ganya Lika. Let's see. Other Anne Poco. Ganya Lika.
Oh goodness. Is it the
Who?
first one?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Uh-huh. Gu.
Okay.
So Ganya Lika.
What do I do?
You say Gu Nya Zhong. Gu Nya Zhong.
One?
Yep, this top one here where my mouse is.
Okay.
Gu Nya Zhong. Do you want to try saying it, Anne? Gu Nya Zhong.
No.
Okay, it's okay. We'll move on to Sarah. Sarah, I'm gonna pick on you.
Okay, pick away.
Ganya Lika.
Gu Noa Zhong.
Gu Nya Zhong. Very good. Gu Nya Zhong. Very good, guys. All right, so I know we're to time here. I just wanted to share my last screen here. What can you do, right? So for our our guests today who, are not our tutors and are not aware of what we do, spread the awareness, right? Spread awareness about Fox Valley literacy, refer people to us for our programs. So if you know of someone, if you know a family who, is trying to learn English, is trying to improve their reading skills, their math skills, their job skills, we are here to help them. So please spread the awareness and refer people to us. if you know anybody who wants to improve a skill, right, become a student. Our contact info is here. If you want to volunteer, you're interested in helping out students learn English or improve a job skill or improve their reading and writing skills or computer skills, become a volunteer. Our information is there listed for you. We also have our phone number there. You can text us. People who want to become students, or if you want to refer people to become students, please give them our contact info. For those of you who know any Hmong family who you think might be interested in joining the Hmong Family Literacy Program, contact me. My email is listed there. For our tutors, if you don't have my email is also listed there for you guys to contact me for other things. And that's all I had for you guys. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you guys had fun learning some Hmong and learning a little bit about Hmong language preservation, learning a little bit about our family literacy goals, as well as learning how to speak the consonants that we teach in our program. So
Thank you
any
very
last
much.
minute questions?
Thank you very much, Rita.
Of course.
Thank you.
You did
This
a
is
great job.
fantastic.
Thank you. Very
Thank
well
you.
done.
All right, I'll stop the
I'll
recording.
practice.